Alright, hello and welcome. This is Aaron with Steel Picking. In this video lesson we're going to go over an intro in the key of F, and what I wanted to touch on in this lesson is using half pedal on the A pedal. So I don't think we've covered any lessons on that before, so I thought this would be a good introduction for that. So I think the use for this will be more or less will be for country music or like a slow country ballad. And obviously it can be used on a country type gospel song. Also, there will be a tab and backing track for this on our Patreon site, and you can access that by clicking on the card or go to the link in the description. So let's look at this intro in key of F featuring half pedals. Alright, let's look at this lesson. I want to try to utilize a pedal technique that I haven't discussed in any previous videos that I'm aware of, and that's using a half pedal. So on this A pedal, the one that raises 5 and 10, you can actually raise that up halfway. In other words, I depress the pedal half of its travel, and then you can complete that push with the pedal all the way down and make that go up a whole tone. So in other words, I'm playing in the key of F, out of the key of F at the 13th fret. So you can make that pedal on that 5th string go up, then go up the whole tone. So it gives you a very interesting sound. It's also pretty tricky. It's kind of a feel. You have to get the feel for that travel on that A pedal. And so what we did, and I'll play a little bit of it, then I'll talk it out. So when I played that part of the lick or the intro, I'm simply depressing this A pedal half of its travel or halfway down. That, as far as a bar movement, would be like moving this 5th string from the 13th to the 14th fret only. So you're getting that kind of a counterpoint sound. You're moving this note up. Okay, so I hope that explains that pretty well. You're trying to utilize a little bit of a different movement on the A pedal. Instead of depressing that pedal all the way down like we're normally used to doing, we're going to try to do a lick using just half the pedal, then the pedal completely down. So the count on this is a little different too. It comes in on the 4th beat. We're at our 13th fret, and we're going to start out, it's in the key of F, but it's going to start out on the 4 chord or the B flat chord. So we're actually doing a little walk up to get to the 4 chord. You play 5 and 6 together, then you play 4 and 1 while that's ringing. So the count is, it's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now the part where we're doing the half pedal, after you do this, just right while that's still ringing, you play 3, 4, 5 as a group, and then do the half pedal on A. Then you play 3, while that's ringing, 3 and 5 with A and B pedals down all the way. You release A and B pedals, play 3 and 5 again. Okay, so talk it through one more time real quick. You play 5 and 6 together as a group. While that's ringing, you play 4, 1. You play 3, 4, 5 together as a group. Depress your A pedal halfway down. Then you play 3, 5 together. A and B pedals down all the way. then release. While that's ringing, you play 6, 1 with the B pedal down. Okay, now here's a little nod to Lord Green, a lick I learned from him, or kind of a phrasing. You play 2, 6 at the 14th fret, no pedals, no knee levers. Slide that back to the 13th fret, press your B pedal. Okay, now the next part goes like this. Okay, at the 13th fret you play 5, 6, B pedal down, slide it to the 15th fret, B pedal still down, and add your A pedal. Play 4 while that's ringing. Okay, so that's 5, 6, 13th fret, B pedal down, slide it to the 15th. As soon as you get to the 15th fret, add your A pedal. While that's ringing, add your 4th string. Okay, then we're going to do like a little Jimmy Day lick. 13th fret, a real quick little trill. You have 4, 5, 6 A and B pedals down, then release them. Okay, the little button or the little tag goes. Okay, that's simply 4, 5, 6 A and B pedals down. At the 13th, release them. Slide back 2 frets to the 11th with the ED flat knee lever only. Slide down to the 8th fret. Add A and B pedals. No knee levers, just A and B pedals. You're going to end on your F there. Okay, so we've got this now. Okay, so that's a good intro working out of the key of F. It'll work on a lot of classic country songs, and hopefully you'll get some use out of it. Also work on doing a half pedal. So you're like you're playing kind of like an augmented. You're when you sharp that 5th, you're playing like the quarterly. That's kind of like an augmented, but we're basically concerned is using that as a passing tone to get to that B flat. So we're using that like a little chord to get to the B flat. I'm not so much concerned with the theory of it, just the way it sounds. It works out real well. So that's a good way to go to the 4 chord, walking up the notes. It works real well, go from the 1 to the 4. So I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, work on that. And hopefully you'll get some use out of it, and let me know what you think, and practice those half pedals utilizing our A pedal now. So that's a good way to an introduction into that. So let me know what you think. as always, Jacob and I just want to thank you for tuning into our YouTube channel. If you like the video, if you would hit the like button, we'd appreciate that. Also, if you haven't subscribed, this would be a good chance for you to go ahead and do that. We appreciate all our subscribers, and if you want a backing track and tab, there will be one available for this lesson on our Patreon site. Jacob has that set up real well. You can check that out by clicking on the card or the link in the description. Also, if you're interested in the equipment that we're using, you can check that out by going to the Amazon links. So as always, Jacob and I just thank you, appreciate you watching, and we really appreciate our patrons who are supporting us monetarily with what we're doing. And as always, keep picking.